Hi guys, welcome to my garden. So today I wanted to show you some more of my roses. So the one that you're looking at is the Generous Gardener. It's a climbing rose and it is 2 years old now. It has got beautiful blooms. You can see already a few beautiful flowers on it. And it has got lots of buds. So there will be more to come soon. I'm really pleased with this rose. In this spot, it has got about 2 hours of sun only each day, and look at its size. It's a massive one with lots of buds. Yeah, definitely the one I could recommend. I like its flowers. They look a little bit like lilies, don't they? And they've got amazing smell. No, really one of my favorite roses from David Austin. Yeah. Next to it, we've got the hybrid Warm Wishes. It has got only buds now, no flowers yet, but I really like the color of this rose. Really amazing rose, really good one to grow. Now, there are some new roses here. So this one is called Jean de la Fontaine from Meilland. It's one of his newest roses from 2021. And next to it, we've got distant drums. Also with amazing colors, especially on the buds. Yeah, next to it, we've got Summer Song. Unfortunately, no buds on it this year. Not yet. Yeah, it's not doing very well in my garden. Yeah, each year, and I've got it like 2 years now, so each year only a few flowers on it, so not doing very well compared to other David Austin roses. Here is my alphabet rose, climber, and just next to it, Jubilee Celebration, with already a few flowers just here. They are going a little bit over now, but still a few buds. Yeah, so there will be more to see soon. Here, also one of my newest roses. I just got it this year, Princess Charlene of Monaco, with a few buds. Next to it, we've got Wallerton Old Hall, doing really well. It is in my garden since last June, so yeah, a full year now. I'm really happy with its growth. Quite a few flowers on it. I really like the color of this rose, and it matches really well the plant I've got next to it, Hypericum. This is a bit of a disappointment. This one is Spicy Perfuma from Kordes. It is 2 years in my garden now, and only one flower on it this year. Next to it, Bliss, also from Kordes. We've got one really nice flower on it and a few buds. Well, this rose is, I think, very similar to Eustacia Vi. If you look at both of them, the flowers look very similar to each other, although I like actually more the flowers on the Eustacia Vi. I think the colors on Eustacia Vi flowers are much more interesting. This plant is doing really well for me this year. Look at those buds. On this stem there's one single stem, 6 buds. Very nice. And I already deadheaded a few flowers from this plant. Next to it there's another climber called Crimson Cascade. I like this rose. Quite big flowers with velvet petals. Very nice. Look at this, beautiful. No fragrance on it though. Can't feel anything, can't smell anything today. Very nice. Now, next to it is Nostalgia from Tantau. I put this rose because I kind of like the photo of it, what it looked like on the website. However, I don't really like it in real life because the blooms, the flowers, they look nice as they open. I like the white in the middle. However, when they start going over, especially if it's really hot, they turn all red, and don't like the shade of this red, if I can say that. So it's very bright red. So I just kind of move this rose to the corner of my garden. Also, it is kind of susceptible to powder mildew. I had this problem with her last 1 year, and then I read about it online, and yeah, lots of people had the same problem. In the corner, Strawberry Hill, only first year, not doing very well. So if I compare it to Warton Old Hall and Pilgrim, I bought all the 3 roses at the same time, and they are like double this size. They have lots of flowers, doing really well, and the Strawberry Hill not doing very well. I don't know why. Could be that it has got not too much light. I don't know. Well, this one is really lively. It's Gabriel Oak from David Austin. Look at this beautiful color. Beautiful smell. I've got this rose for 2 years now. I'm really pleased with this one. Very nice smell. And it's been raining a lot recently, and it stood up to the rain very nicely here for me. Next to Gabriel Oak, we've got Mauritia. That's a new rose for me this year. It's a Tantau rose. We have got a few buds on it. Leaves also, they look very nice, very shiny. Okay, moving further, that's Princess Alexandra of Kent, one of my favorites from David Austin. It has got really big blooms with also beautiful smell. Beautiful coral flower. Yeah, the buds, they've got like coral color, and the flowers then later turn more pink. Another coral bud you can see here. Yeah, so the buds, they look more red, but then as the flower ages, it turns more pink. The smell is lovely. Now look at this stem. It has got, again, 7 buds only on one stem. Very nice. And again, I already deadheaded some of the flowers from this rose. I will give her a bit more support now, because after the rain it looks a bit battered now. Oh, and that's delightful perfumer from Kordes. It is 2 years with me now. Well, a little bit less, maybe a year and a half. But look at these buds. It's got a lot of flowers to come. So this stem only has got 11 buds, I think. There's another one, 9 buds on this one. And some single buds down there too. And even though the flower is not opened yet fully, it has got still amazing fruity smell. Can't wait for it to open. And also I didn't trim it probably well enough this year, that's why it grew quite tall. Next to it, Olivia Rose Austin. I like the look of the rose bush on Olivia. The bush is like very compact, very nice. However, again, if I was to choose between Olivia and Eustacia, I like the flower on Eustacia Vi more than Olivia. Oh. And here we've got another, my favorite, Gertrude Jekyll. Look at those blooms. So this rose is blooming for me for about a month now. The first bloom appeared on the last day of April. Amazing smell. You can feel it easily as you walk past. And I already have had it lots of the flowers from this plant. Yeah, I probably won't exaggerate too much if I say that it had as many flowers as leaves. Yeah, lots of flowers for me this year. Very nice. And then like it is not a very old plant. It is 2 years old only. Growing really well for me. Now this is the first David Austin rose I ever bought. So actually my husband bought it for me as a gift. Thomas A. Beckett. I really like the color on those flowers. Deep pink, very nice. Unfortunately, most of the flowers later, they will be a bit on a floppy side. There will be a few that will be standing up nicely, but you can see the size of the bush. And we pruned this quite low this year. Looks really good, very nice bush. It is probably more than 1 meter wide now, 1.20 meters maybe. Very nice. Now next one is a climber. It's Candelant, bred by Tom Carruth, and I've got it for 3 years now. However, I really like the flowers. Look at them, and they stay on the bush quite long. Very nice stripy rose. So the stripes are yellow and pink with the buds. However, as the rose opens, the yellow fades a little bit and turns to white. My only disappointment with this rose is that it grows quite slowly for me here. Everyone likes the flowers on this rose, however for me here just not growing fast enough compared to David Austin roses. I will show you some more in a few seconds. So the next one is Madame Anisette. Look at those buds. Now, my mistake with this rose this year was I didn't trim it properly. I didn't prune it properly, so it shot out and went all crazy for me. It's quite tall now. So a great example of what not to do. But then look at the buds on this rose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the single stem here. Yeah, they smell very nice. Here again, 6 buds on the stem next to it. Look at those buds here. And this one, oh, this one has got many more buds here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 buds, 9 buds. Yeah, really nice rose, grows well, beautiful leaves. Yeah, if you're looking for a white rose, I can definitely recommend this one. And next to it, Lady of Shalott. Yeah, definitely one of my favorites because of the color. The color is amazing. Look at this. Grows really well for me. And we need to give her again a little bit more support now after the rain. Now, if you look at color combinations, I think this rose would look really nicely planted just next to a deep pink rose like Gabriel Oak or Thomas à Becket. The impact of the color would be really nice then. And next to it, we've got Climber, Pilgrim from David Austin. Really like the rosetted flowers on this one. And I like the color also, like really bright yellow, lemon yellow color on this one. Look how tall it is. It is much taller than I am. It is taller than the fence, and it is only 1 year old. So if you compare it to the Strawberry Hill that you've seen, be much better. It is also much taller than Wallerton Old Hall, and like I said, I got them all at the same time. So really happy with how this rose is doing. Yeah, lots of buds on it also. So if you're looking for a climate that grows quickly, definitely Pilgrim is a good one. Another good one will be the Generous Gardener. Grows quickly, but it is a massive rose, so think about the space. This one is the Poet's Wife, 2 years old. It is not doing very well in my garden, but it doesn't have much light here, and also last year, because of massive rains in the spring, my garden was basically flooded, so we had to change the soil. So this rose has been through a lot, but I hope that it will start doing better now. One of my favorites, so 2 years ago when we went to David Austin Gardens, we bought 5 roses that we liked the most, having walked around all the gardens looking at all the David Austin roses, and we chose to buy on that day Gertrude Jekyll, the Generous Gardener. We bought Princess Alexandra of Kent for its massive blooms. We bought Summer Song, because for summer song I really like the colors. I like the shade of red on the summer song, and I thought it was going to add an interesting color to my garden, which it did. And another one that I really liked on that day was the Poet's Wife. The Poet's Wife, big blooms, big flowers, and beautiful smell. So definitely one of my favorites from David Austin. And here the next one is Kordes, Champagne Moment. Now this rose not doing very well because it has got maybe like an hour of sun a day here, so not a lot of sun. It has got some buds on the stem. On the single stem I can see 4 buds here, and 4 buds on this stem too. So hopefully we can see some flowers on it soon. Okay. And the last one I'm going to show you today is another climber, New Dawn. Look at this. It is growing very quickly for me, so let me just check. Yeah, I've got it for 3 years now, so lots of buds on it, with already some flowers. Very thorny, very unruly rose, I would say. Difficult to control. Look at the flowers. Well, the petals drop quickly. And yeah, they do leave a mess around. But he's got lots of buds. So I hope soon we can admire the beautiful show. But you can see it almost looks like a rambling rose to me, like goes, you know, the crazy directions, and all the time we just need to pick up the branches, tie them. If you're looking for a thorny rose, well, that's a good one, and it does grow quickly. Okay, I think that's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully soon I can show you some more roses. See you.